Hello, and welcome to my channel, A Travel Journey. We recently visited Paris and stayed at Four Seasons Hotel in George V for 3 nights. When we booked our stay, we had a package which included a one-way airport transfer and a meet and greet service at the airport. Our stay began at the airport as we were greeted by a member of the Four Seasons staff right outside of our gate. They took us through priority customs and helped us with our luggage. They escorted us to our hotel transfer car. This saved us a lot of time as we didn't have to figure out where to go or wait in line for customs and where to take an Uber or taxi from. The driver was waiting for us in the parking lot. The driver greeted us and we said goodbye to the meet and greet person. The car provided as part of the package was a Mercedes-Benz E-Class. The ride to the hotel was comfortable in approximately 1 hour. There was Four Seasons branded water in the car. The driver pointed out different landmarks as he drove by them. The driver called the hotel a few minutes prior to our arrival. Upon arrival, our luggage was taken right away to be brought up to our room once ready. We were taken to reception, who checked us in. Everybody greeted us with a smile. Once you enter the hotel, you are in awe of Jeff Leatham's elegant flower arrangement in the lobby. The concierge and all hotel staff speak perfect English. We arrived at a hotel at approximately 12 o'clock. However, the check-in time was 3 p.m., so we were told that we'll be messaged in the Four Seasons app when our room was ready. We headed out for lunch, and when we returned, our room was ready. The hotel was built in 1928 and is nestled in the Golden Triangle, just off the historic Champs-Élysées. There were always luxury cars parked outside of the hotel. The hotel is located next to high-end shopping and opposite of the Bulgari Hotel. The Four Seasons Hotel has a Canadian flag at the entrance, as the company is headquartered in Toronto, Canada. There are 243 rooms, including oversized suites with Eiffel Tower views. The reception staff showed us to a room and explained the main different features. Our luggage arrived shortly after. This is one of the elevators to the hotel rooms. There are 8 floors in a hotel, and we were on the 4th floor. This is the 4th floor corridor. The corridors were clean, well lit, and they're decorated by artwork and paintings. This video is not sponsored. We paid for our stay, and it is an honest review. We stayed in room 414, which was a superior room that was approximately 400 square feet. As you enter the room, there's a king-size bed and 2 bedside tables beside it. Both the bedside tables have large ceramic lamps. The room was bright and very well lit. There's a large chandelier above the bed. There was a big window which provided a lot of natural light. You could open the windows for some fresh air. This was the view from the window. We could see the tip of the Eiffel Tower. If we were on the higher floor, then we could have had a much better view of the Eiffel Tower. To the left of the bed, there are 2 comfortable armchairs and a round coffee table. We were provided complimentary champagne and a chocolate cake as it was our anniversary. Above that, there is a large flat-screen TV. To the right, there were some Four Seasons branded postcards, a notepad, a letterhead, and some envelopes. There was also a mixology set which you could purchase. On the other side of the room, there was another armchair with a small round coffee table. There are complimentary bottles of still and sparkling water along with some fresh fruit. There was an orchid plant with flowers on the table and a large lamp. There's also a magazine rack under and a garbage can under the table. There were paintings all around the room. This is the room thermostat. It worked very well. This is the walk-in closet, which had a Four Seasons branded shopping bag and many hangers. There was also a laundry bag, a shoe shine bag, a shoe cleaning brush, a shoe horn, a lint roller, and an umbrella. This is the laundry price list. There was no iron or ironing board in the room. We called housekeeping and it was brought to our room in just a few minutes. And there is a full-length mirror on the inside of the closet door. To the right of the closet was a safe. There was a plug in the safe if you have to charge any device. There was a jewelry box in the safe to store your valuables. Below the safe were Four Seasons branded slippers. There were more storage drawers below and above the safe. There was a door to the adjoining room next to the bed. The color of the carpet was light and it was very clean. The bed had down pillows, but we also called housekeeping and requested memory foam pillows. The mattress was firm and comfortable. Both me and my wife had a good night's sleep. We liked the white and gold color theme throughout the room. On the left bedside table, there was a speaker, a complimentary box of delicious chocolates, and a note saying that a fresh set of bed linens will be arranged after the third night of your stay, and if you prefer to have them changed daily, then you should place this card on the bed. There were 2 drawers with a lot of storage space. Above this bedside table, there were European wall plugs, USB and USB-C ports, as well as buttons for the lights, curtains, and a Do Not Disturb button. There were settings for a lot of different modes of lighting, such as day and night. There was also a reading light on top of the bed frame. The pillows and sheets had Four Seasons branding. On the right bedside table, there was a Four Seasons branded notepad with pen and a telephone. The right side had the same plugs and switches as the left side. The top drawer of the bedside table was for storage, and the bottom drawer had 2 universal adapters, 2 water bottles, and an in-room dining breakfast menu. There was also a menu of different items which you can request to the room, such as a desk chair, a printer, a desk lamp, a laptop lap tray, a monitor, a ring light, or a yoga mat. A complete list of items that you can request can be found in the Four Seasons app. This is the breakfast menu. You can make your breakfast selections and hang it outside your room on the door before 3 a.m. The back of the main door had some safety and emergency evacuation instructions. To the left of the door, there was a master switch, a do not disturb button, and a housekeeping button. There were different layers of curtains. In the night, the housekeeping team would put the blackout curtains as part of the turn-down service. During the day, we used the sheer curtains. During the turn-down service, the housekeeping team would place water on the bedside table and leave slippers next to the bed. This is the coffee and minibar area. There was a Lavazza coffee machine, an ice bucket with a note that you can call room service for ice, there was a Four Seasons George V branded kettle and 2 coffee cups. There were also different sets of glasses on the shelf above. The first drawer below had coffee pods, tea bags, different kinds of sugar, espresso cups, coasters, as well as items for purchase such as chips, a box of mints, and various assortments of candy, granola bars, nuts, and chocolates. There was also a wine bottle, a corkscrew, 2 straws, a Four Seasons George V branded wine stopper, and various alcohol bottles for purchase. The bottom drawer had the mini fridge, which contained various chilled soft drinks, juices, and alcohol. This is the minibar menu. This is the price list for some of the items in the minibar menu. This is the full marble bathroom with a his and her sinks. There was a hand wash and a hand lotion provided in the hotel branded bottles. There were some hand towels, bath salts, and a loofah. Above the sink, there was a round crystal ring and jewelry holder. There was a small organizer with many Four Seasons George V branded products. The top drawer had a shower cap, a sanitary bag, cotton pads, cotton buds, a comb, and a hairbrush. The bottom drawer had a dental kit, mouthwash, a nail kit, and a lip balm. All the products were very high quality as compared to amenities provided at other hotels we have stayed at. There was another glass-top table with some extra towels. There was a small garbage bin. Underneath the sink was some storage space. There was a George V brand Dyson hairdryer. The bottommost shelf had an electronic weighing scale. The drawer above the hairdryer had a hand sanitizer bottle. There was a magnification mirror on the wall and 2 face towels. There were some samples, including face rejuvenation cream and a face serum, which were complimentary from the hotel spa. There were 2 glasses and a box of tissues as well. There was an inbuilt TV in the mirror and a remote. The ceiling had beautiful crown molding. There was a painting on the wall. The washroom was very well lit and was clean. There was a switch in the washroom for the main light and night light and do not disturb switch. This is the separate room with a toilet and bidet. It was very clean. The toilet paper was thick and good quality. There was a painting on the wall and bathroom mats on the floor. There were thick terry bathrobes provided, and they had the hotel branding on them. There was a large separate full marble shower. However, there was no bathtub. There was a handheld shower and a rain shower head. The water pressure was very good. There was a bench and 4 Seasons George V branded shower gel, shampoo, conditioner, and a soap bar. Overall, we were very happy with the washroom and the room. Stay tuned for a video about our dining experience at the hotel restaurants. The next time we visit Paris, we will definitely stay at 4 Seasons George V again. I hope you liked this video, and please do like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.